Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. It's me Lona, and today's tutorial we are going to be making a lovely dress. Yeah, this is one of the most requested for dresses. Besides the pant, the granny pant is the most, and this is the second most requested video. And finally I felt like, yeah, these guys deserve the video. Let me show them how I made that lovely dress. So excuse my voice, I have a little cough, but I'm working on it. Today's tutorial we're going to be using a 4.5 millimeter crochet hook. Any pair of scissors around the house, just take it and use it. The yarn we are going to be using is Robin, 100% acrylic. It's made in Kenya. Yeah, those are some of the details on it. And a tape measure to get our body measurements. So to start off, we are going to need our hip measurement, because this dress is made in two parts, that is the top and the bottom part. The bottom part is comprised of a skirt, and the top part is comprised of that halter something, just something like a top, but it's more of, I don't know, a ruffle ending and stuff like that. So I will hopefully turn mine into a romper. I want a jumpsuit, something like a short, but I'll definitely first make the dress first, or guide you up to the point where you can make the dress. So let's start off our tutorial. Everything will make sense when the time is right. So let's go ahead and make a slip knot. Okay, of course your yarn should be medium weight yarn. Mine is not medium weight, that's why I opt to double my yarn. Okay, so make a slip knot like that, and chain a chain that is long enough to cover the circumference of your hip area. So I'm going to be chaining 125 chains. That is enough for my dummy, that's the mannequin, because I'm going to put it for display in my shop. So let's go ahead and chain our desired chain, but start off by chaining 1 2 3 4 5. Remove your hook from the first loop and go into the last chain, then insert it back into the loop. Be in this position and continue chaining. This is going to help you to keep your chain straight. I know a lot of us struggle with this keeping of the chain straight and stuff, but this is really going to help you keep that chain straight. So go ahead and chain your desired chain, something that can fit you around your hip. Okay, so if you have small hips, just go ahead and make something that can cover that circumference. So see you guys when you're done with your chain. So this is what I'm doing. So I'm done with my 125 chains. All we are going to be doing is slip stitching into the first chain like that. So our work is already straight. From here we are going to be chaining 3 and yarning over. Of course, we're going to be making double crochets. Enter into your first chain. Okay, identify your first chain. Okay, let me first identify mine. It's a bit tight. Yeah, that is my first chain. Go straight into your second chain and make a double crochet. We are making double crochets, by the way, all round this row. That's all we are doing. So go with double crochets all round your row, and meet you when you're done with your double crochets. Yeah, so guys, I'm here I finished entering all my chains with double crochets. All I'm doing is slip stitching on top of my chain 3 like that. So double check whether your work is not twisted. As you can see, mine is not twisted in any way. So this is the only time where we are going to be slip stitching like this. The procedure we're going to be using to slip stitch is not this one. When you reach here, okay, you don't really go on top of the chain 3. On reaching here, make sure you turn your work like this. Remove your hook from here and enter in your chain into the top of your chain 3 like that, okay, and slip stitch. Okay, this is going to keep your seam straight like this. This is what we are going to be doing. So I'm going to repeat this one more time for the next row. So from here we are going to be chaining 3. We don't turn our work now because we have already turned our work, and continue making double crochets. Enter your first chain like that, go into your second chain and to the third chain, fourth, then until you reach your last chain. See you at your last chain so that I repeat the procedure a bit on how we are going to be making our slip stitches. So go ahead and do that. So guys, I'm currently here. This is what I was talking about. Make sure you enter your last stitch before you slip stitch. So from here we are going to be turning our work like this. Okay, after turning your work, remove your hook, leave this loop like this, and enter into your on top of your chain 3. Okay, somewhere here you can enter on top of this stitch or on top of your chain 3, and just pull this like this, and you're going to get a very neat seam. Okay, so we are going to be making double crochets until we get the length of our skirt. This is what we are going to be repeating. So guys, this part is really just your choice, because we desire different sizes of skirts. Some people like the mini, some people like just something there above the knee, some people want a longer skirt, so I won't dictate that. So go ahead and just take the measurement from your knees, okay, from your waist, I mean, to your knees, and make sure you make a skirt to the length that you desire. In case you want it shorter, you can measure up to the length where you want the skirt to stop, but we are going to be repeating this same process. We are not going to be increasing, we won't even reduce, we're just going to repeat the process, okay, until we reach that length. So guys, go ahead and do that. I'll tell you guys, I'm going to be doing 15 lines only, because after 15 I'm going to turn mine into a short, okay. But for the skirt design, you can just go ahead and make any length you want for your skirt, and I'll show you how to do the ribbing. That is all. That is for the downer part, but you can also learn how to turn it into a romper, like as I'm going to do, because the skirt version is a bit simpler. So go ahead and make your desired length, but if you want to make it a short like mine, you can go ahead and do 15 lines, okay. 15 is enough. Meet you there with your choices. For a skirt, do to your desired length, but for a short, stop at 15 so that we can do the crotch area. See you then. So guys, welcome back from the crocheting. How many lines do you have? I don't know. Sorry. I'm just satisfied right now, so excuse me. So how many lines did you guys make? Okay, that was not supposed to happen. Okay guys, I came back with like 15 bros, and my kid bro is really making me laugh here, and I'm sorry for that. So I made 15 lines. um, that is all. In case you made a skirt, you should be having more lines. So this is coming out as a skirt, but I made 15 because I want to turn this into a short. So in case you wanted this to be a skirt, go ahead and continue until you get your desired length. You know, sometimes we be fat and our skirts tend to be short even if it's long, so we have to make it a bit longer. So if you're that person with big hips and stuff, you know, you have to make more lines. You can make like up to 40 or up to 30, 50, you know, depending on your size. But this is just 15 for the short. So let's get serious. That's enough kidding. So from here I was supposed to slip stitch on top of my chain 3. Let me get that. So I just always slip stitch in the first stitch of my chain 3. They all do the same thing. So this is what I'm talking about. So this is the seam I'm having. It's more like invisible. I like this method, but you can also use any other method as long as you come out with a skirt. That's the most important thing. So from here we're going to be doing a little going looking for our middle. So put your work like this, okay, and turn it to the side. Get the middle of your work. Make sure you get the exact middle of your work. Most times the seam is in the middle if you did the right thing, but if you didn't do the right thing, then you have to look for your seam, okay, and attach a stitch marker. Since I don't have a stitch marker, I am going to use this instead. So from here we got our other side, the middle. So we are going to chain a crotch area chain, that is we are going to chain 6. I think 6 is enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Okay, so from here we're going to cover the last chain and chain 3 more. 2, 3, and we're going to be working a double crochet in the 4th chain from the hook. That is make your double crochet and there, and double crochet all the way down. Yeah, this is to make the short part, but in case you're making a dress, you can just skip this part. You don't need to go through it. But in case you also want to learn how to make the short, you can stay tuned and watch the whole thing. Yeah, so I entered into that chain, so we are going back on our work. From here just go straight into this chain like that. This is what we'll be having, but I noticed there is a space here, so let's go and correct that. To not leave a space, we are going to just enter somewhere here like that. So this is going to help us cover the space so that we can be able to enter our stitch in peace. So this is now what we have. So go ahead and double crochet until you reach the stitch marker, this part. Okay, we are working still on one side. Do that. I'll see you or meet you there. So guys, I'm currently in the middle of my work there. This is my middle stitch right here. So At this point I'm going to be chaining 6 to 1 2 3 4 5 6. So we are going to chain 3 more and enter into the 4th chain from the hook, that is 1 with a double crochet, of course. So we are going to be going back the same direction we came in. We are not proceeding to the other side, we are going back like this. So let me take you through just this important part. Okay, just do the normal thing, entering the chains with a double crochet. Okay, there is nothing new. Yeah, so I was listening to the tutorial, to the recording, and just know I'm sounding like a dying horse, like my voice is so horrible. I hope you guys bear with me. I don't sound like me at all. So at this point we are going to go straight here, okay, into the first stitch, and we are going to continue working like this double crochets until we reach the top of this part. Stop at this top, okay, just work here and stop somewhere here. See you then. So guys, I'm getting to the top, I'm climbing the other side. I noticed the lighting is a bit off. Okay, hope it's better. So okay, I think this red has a lot of contrast. So I am entering on top of the chain 3. Okay, remember we chained 3 at some point, so just enter opposite that chain 3 with a double crochet. So from here we're going to slip stitch here, we'll slip stitch into this space, we'll slip stitch here, slip stitch around this, the top of the chain 3, like that. Then we will be on the other side. So we are going to be chaining 3 at this point, and we are going to be on the other side, of course. So we are just going to be working opposite these chains, these double crochets. Just get into that I don't know, whatever that is, just make double crochets opposite the double crochets. There is no specific chain or stitch you can enter in, but try to jab your hook around it until you finish it up like that. Okay, yeah, that's all we are doing, just jabbing our hook in a way that, okay, it's okay. So from here we are going to be entering into this point, okay, this one. Just try and jab your hook in the middle there. There is no particular point you will enter, but try to put it somewhere there. So we are going to be proceeding onto the other side. This is to help us avoid the space, right? So proceed by entering into these stitches. We would normally enter not like this, but just enter into those stitches until you reach the top of the other part. Yeah, just reach the top of the other part, like I mean this top. So I'm climbing up on this side again. So this part is a bit tricky, but not so tricky. All you have to do is just enter into this point, okay, and enter into this point. somewhere there. Most times there will be space somewhere here, but it's okay, it's not going to look so bad. So continue up, continue up. Notice the spaces are reducing, right? Continue jabbing your hook up like that, and until you reach the top of your chain 3 and stop there. Okay, so from here we're going to be chaining 3 and going back the same way we came. Turn our work like this. We're going to be going down again, but this time we are not going to reach the top of the other part. We are going to be stopping somewhere. I'm going to show you. Okay, we're going to go down and stop here, exactly at this point. We are not proceeding up, we are stopping here. So guys, I'm approaching my stopping point. I wanted to show you guys so that you don't get confused. Yeah, so I told you guys that we are not going back up, we are going to be stopping. Let's add one more. We are stopping exactly here, right here, with a slip stitch. Just don't yarn over, go into this point and make a slip stitch right there like this. Yarn over again and cut off your yarn. Okay, cut off that. So let me show you what we managed to make. This is what we have. Okay, this is what our work is looking like. So if I'm to turn it like this, this is what we have. Okay, so we are going to be joining those two parts. The crochet area, you can join it using a darning needle, or you can just get that inside. Of course, your work is like this. Choose the part you want to be the outside part. Mine, I've chosen let me see, I've chosen this one. So just go in the inside, get these two together, make a slip knot like mine, insert your hook somewhere here, and join the two like this. Then we are going to be making single crochet stitches. For the first one, make a slip stitch like that, then make single crochets, just like this, you know, single crochets. We are jabbing just the hook anywhere to just help us put the two together. Okay, you can use a darning needle for these two, but I feel this is easier for me. I don't know about you, but you just align the two in a way that your work won't look so disorganized. Okay, then yarn over after finishing to join. Cut. This is what I have. This is my joining line, and if I turn the back, it's just perfect. So this is what we have for a short. So in case you wanted your short to be a booty short, this is where you're stopping. But in case you want it to be a bit longer short, so let's continue and add something like 3 to 4 lines downwards. Now we are going to be working different sides. Okay, you work on this one different, the other one different. Now you can even make this a trouser, because the limit is not known to where you can stop. It depends on how you want it to look. So from here we're going to chain 3, attach your hook anywhere. Okay, don't get confused because you saw me attaching here, you'll be like, oh my god, this teacher. No, just attach it anywhere. So from here we are going to be entering in any in the stitches with double crochets, and just we are going to be repeating the process. So go around the short. So this is my first round. I'll meet you here. So guys, I'm currently here. Make sure you enter your last stitch. So we're going to turn our work from this point and slip stitch the same way we have been slip stitching, like that. Chain 3 and continue. Just make a double crochet in your first stitch, I mean. So continue this process. So do this for as many lines as you want. It really doesn't, I don't want to dictate do this amount of lines, no. As you can see, it's now increasing downwards. Go ahead and do any amount of lines you desire. Turn to this side, do the number of lines you desire, and come back so that we work on the upper part, which is the most interesting part. See you then. So guys, I managed to finish the short. This is how it's looking. Yeah, I hope you also finished yours. And for those ones who are doing the skirt, I'm sure you are done by now and you have your desired lines. Make sure you make something that you desire. So from here we are going to be working on the waistband. That waist, you see the ribbing, so make a slip knot, go on top of your shirt right here, anywhere. You can just choose anywhere, but I prefer continuing with where the seam is. Okay, go with where your seam line is. Yeah, there. So attach your yarn like this and chain 3. 1, 2, 3. So from here we are going to be doing what we call the back post front post ribbing. So this is how it looks like. You go behind the post like this with a back post, then you yarn over again, go from this is a front post, I mean, and you go with a back post like this from the back and to the front, and like that. Then you make your go from the back to the front and pull, make a front post double crochet. From here you go in front of the post, make a front post, then you go back. Oh, I'm sorry, let me first, this cough has really entered my space. So from here we are going to go behind this post with a back post front, back post double crochet, then repeat the pattern. This is a front post and this is a back post. Okay, just going behind the post. Just see this in, okay, having a hard time pulling that one, but you just have to pull it like that. Okay, so go ahead and do this until you finish the row, making a back post, front post, double crochet in every pole you see, like this one. Yeah, see you then. So guys, I'm finishing this row of ribbing, getting underneath this and behind this. Yeah, So this is my last, right? So from here we are going to be slip stitching like this on top of the chain 3. Okay, we are not going to turn our work from this part. So from here we are going to be chaining 3 again, chain 3, and identifying our front posts and back posts. So we are going underneath this first with a front post, and this is automatically a back post. Wait, no, this part, let me see, because this is a front post, so we are going underneath this with a front post, sorry about that. Okay, and this with a back post. I hope you saw the correction, because a back post is supposed to be in front, and a front post is supposed to be in front, and the back should be in the back. Okay, it's very easy to identify a front post, and like this is a back post, you do the same thing, that is going behind it. I don't know why I'm having a hard time pulling this yarn today. Okay, like that. This is the front, and this is a back. You can even see it in the back. So we are going to repeat this process for like 3 lines. This is on the second one. Okay, go ahead and do 3 rows of this. So you're going to come back with the same procedure until you reach here, then go back again for 1 more round. This is going to act as the waist of our dress or romper. So see you guys then when you're done with it. Okay, so I'm making my slip stitch on top of my chain 3 again. So I'm done with the waist. This is what I have. Okay, I hope this is what you have too. Yeah, so from here we're going to cut off our yarn so that we work on the front part. So the ruffly part is what's next from here. So let's go ahead and wait. So let's get the middle of our work from the front. Do this again, make sure you align your work in order and you get the exact middle. You can just count or just do this. So this is the exact middle of my work. So if you notice, it's even opposite the other part. So get your slip knot and attach it at this point. Chain 3. From here we are going to be making double crochets. Make double crochets until you reach the, okay, this is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13, let me see, 13 14 15 16, I think 16 might be enough. Okay, 17 18, no, let's make it 17. I don't want it to be on the other side too much because I want it to be more of a bareback thing, but in case you feel this is not going to fit your breast, okay, this part is not going to fit your breast, you can go ahead and add more lines to this side, because this is supposed to cover your breast. We are going to do a little reduction. So okay, this is 17, right? Let's do 18, 19, so that we also cater for those people with big breasts. I don't want anybody left out. So from here you're going to chain 3, go back on this double crochet with double crochet. So go ahead and just double crochet until you reach here, okay? So I'm here. From here we're going to chain 3 again, but we are going to reduce. Turn your work like this, okay? Skip the first chain, the first stitch which you would usually work in, go to the second, make a double crochet, skip the first one we have reduced, okay, and make a double crochet all the way to the other side. Finish that. After finishing, reaching here, come, okay, reach back, then out. So on reaching here, chain 3, go back again, but as you go back, this time we are not going to, let's reach somewhere here, okay? Don't reach on top of this, just reach here and I show you something. So when you reach here, you'll have 2 like this. Make sure you leave 2 stitches like that. You're going to go straight into the last one, skipping this, go straight into this one, so that you make another reduction. So this is now what we have. You're going to chain 3, turn your work again, and make your, skip this, make another reduction. Our reduction should only go to about 5 lines of reduction. That is all we'll be needing for this particular project. So we already have 1, 2, 3. So we are coming and we are going to stop at 2, then go back once, then we are done. That is 5. Okay, yeah. Then the rest we are just going to move straight upwards without any more reduction. I hope I don't have to make a part 2 of this video. As I can see, the video is big. So guys, finish this. When you stop here, go back here and stop at 2 and do the same thing we did and go back. Okay, let me show you. I don't want you to get confused. So I stopped at 2 again, so I'm going to enter into the last one. This is what I was trying to explain. Then chain 3 again and turn your work. After turning your work, go ahead and skip this first one, go into the second one and double crochet all the way to the other side. Now from here we are going to be just repeating. We are not going to be reducing anymore. The reduction row is already done, okay? So from here we are going to be doing something simple, that is extending this up to up. So you're going to extend this for the length you desire, but I want you to at least make it go over your shoulder, okay? Let it go over your shoulder, the length of it. You can make it up to your back or somewhere around, because it has to make a crisscross on your back. So from here we're just going to be turning our work and going from here to here, but we are not going to be reducing anymore. This is what I mean, okay? Go until you reach the end of the row. Do not reduce, enter every stitch. I pray the video is not, oh my god, okay, wait, this is what I'm meaning. Just continue going until you reach this side. Okay, my yarn has gotten disorganized a bit, so you're going to come until you reach the last stitch like this. Then from here you're going to chain 3. You're not going to reduce and go back up to here and come back. We are not going to reduce anything, okay? So you're going to follow this pattern going up. This is going to go up and over your shoulder, okay? It's going to go up like how we are going to make this go up, like this straight line, go up and over your shoulder. Now the length after of, okay, when you go over your shoulder, the length behind there depends on you, but it should just be something that stops around your back, okay? It should not exceed your back area. So I'm going to come back with this and go ahead and do the same for the other side. All you're going to do is let me get yarn. Get your yarn, make another slip knot like that, come back here. You're going to attach this yarn around here, this same point, or you can enter in the same stitch that this one is in, okay? Attach your yarn, make a like that, chain 3, okay, pull this, chain 3 and sorry, my old, oh god, everything just came out wrong. So make a slip knot, attach here, do this, chain 3, what's up, wait, this is what I'm trying to say. I'm hurrying and it is not coming out clear. So from here you're going to be chaining 3, 1 2 3 after attaching in this hole, okay? Then turn your work to the other side and repeat the same process. So this one we are going to start off by making 19 the way the other side we made 19, okay? We will go the other side and come back, okay? Then we are going to do 5 reductions. Make sure your reductions are 5. Then make sure you extend it to your shoulder too, okay? That is all we are going to be doing. So get the same length for these two. At the end of the day you're going to have two something coming off at this part, okay? Go ahead and do that. Come back with 2 of them going over your shoulder. See you then. So guys, this is what I was talking about. If you noticed, I made 2 of them and the length is like it's just something that can go over my shoulder, and something like this goes over my shoulder and just stops at my back. But the length of this is on you. You can decide to make something that can cover half of your back or the whole of your back, okay? It's just your choice. So from here what we're going to be doing is working on the ruffles. And for the ruffles, of course, if you noticed, okay, there it is. For the ruffles, if you notice, the ruffling is on this side, right? So let's go ahead and attach our hook. I'm attaching mine here and chain 3 at this point. So for turn our work, of course, we are going up. We are going to be placing 2 double crochets in every space, 2 2 2 2 2 2 in all the spaces like this. Place 2 double crochets here. Okay, go to the next space, place 2 double crochets, go to the next space, place 2 double crochets. So do this until you reach the end of this row. So guys, I'm done with the 2 2. So from here we're going to chain 3. Of course I'm up, we're going to be going back down, but this time we are going to be placing 2 2 in every stitch. In each stitch, place 2. This is 1 2 in the first stitch, that is our first increase. So for the second stitch we are going to be placing 2 2. Okay, this is 1 2, then 1 2. So place 2 2 until you reach here. Okay, go ahead and do. So guys, I'm done with the 2 2. We are going to the next round. So chain 3. After chaining 3, turn your work. From here we are going to be placing 2 2 in every stitch, but we are going to place 2 2 in the next 3 stitches. Place normal double crochets. Okay, make it the next, the next 3 normal double crochets. Then we are going to place 2 2 again. Okay, then place 3 normal double crochets like that. Then place 2 2 again in the next stitch. So the pattern is basically 3 normal and 2 2 in the fourth stitch up after the normal double crochet. So after making 3, you place 2. Okay, this is to help it ruffle a bit more, if you noticed. Okay, it's now bringing our ruffly shape. Go ahead and finish the whole row with this pattern. So guys, if you notice, this is what we are going to be having by the time you get done. So from here we are going to chain 3 and make normal double crochets. Chain 3, turn your work, make normal double crochets all through this row. Okay, and that is going to be the end. In case you want more, then you can go ahead and add more lines, but I'm finishing with this last line. I would be done with my ruffle ending. So go ahead and repeat the same process on this side. Okay, repeat it on this side, and do me a favor. Okay, let me come back for that. So guys, this is what we are having. Make sure you arrange your ruffles to look nice like mine. Okay, this is what we have. So we are going to be chaining a total of 600 chains. So those 600 chains are going to be in different parts. You're going to attach your yarn here and chain 200 chains. Attach here, chain 200 chains. So attach, chain 200, 200. Then you're going to chain one long chain, an individual chain. You're not going to attach it anyway, but just let the chain be 200. Okay, so we are chaining 3 chains, 200, 200, and one long one of 300. Come back with your chains and I show you how we are going to be putting the work together. So I have all my chains ready. Now for the first chain we are going to be putting it under this. Okay, put it, that is for the first chain, the chain that is not, it's free, it's not attached. Put it underneath 2 2. Okay, underneath 2 2. Go with it underneath 2 2 until you come back where you started. go ahead and do that. So guys, this is what I meant. Now from here we are going to be lacing this. Okay, I hope yours is like mine, right? We are going to be lacing this, getting this to this part. We're just going to make it like a lace, taking it upwards. Okay, so all you're going to do is lace it. If it gets short, please increase this. Try to connect a chain on it. Okay, make sure the laces are opposite each other. Now the thickness of the lace, if you want the lace to be together like this, then you're going to need more rows. But if you're going to do lousy laces, then you won't need more. So this is all we are going to be doing for the front. Okay, yeah, just go ahead and do this. When your lace gets short, okay, you're going to have to increase the rope. It can go up to 500 depending on how you want your lace to be. Okay, so go ahead and just do that. Now for the back lacing, we're just going to go, I'm going to show you in a second. So guys, this is the full outfit. You can add your own fabric to make it a bit, you can wear something underneath it to not make it look so, crochet, they're like that. So this is from the front, and from the back, that is what we are having on the back side. Of course, you're going to tie that. So this is how it's looking. Yeah, that is how it is looking, a full view. So that is all. So go ahead and style it in whatever way you want. You can add your own design on it. For this downer part, you can also go ahead and do the back post, front post ribbing. This same ribbing here, you can do it down here. Okay, so thank you so much for watching. You can always subscribe for more, and see you in the next tutorial. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah, I talk too much.